Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's 2025 and we're starting it off right. I know last year, we struggled a bit with the content, but we're here now. We're very happy to be here, very excited. And we're going to kick things off with a little story time of how I transitioned or crossed over into 2025. So I I went back to work on the 30th of December, and on the 31st, I realized that I've lived here for 6 years, but I had never done a countdown like in between the years. Of all the years that I've been here, I've always slept through from the one year to the next. So I felt like I needed to do something. And in any case, I've got my nieces visiting me for the holidays. So I thought it would also be something good for them to, experience. So um, I made the decision on the 31st that we're going to do a countdown, um, either in the dunes or at the beach. I was made to believe that it gets really busy here and that, might struggle to get a spot. So I thought, okay, we're gonna go a little bit early, like around 10:30, so that we could set up and have a little picnic and just, spend some time together and then usher in the new year. But boy, did things not go according to my plan. So in the afternoon, after work, I had come home, and because it wasn't something that was planned long term or a long time ago, I came home after work, and I tried to find out what my nieces wanted for like the little impromptu picnic that we're gonna have, but they didn't pick up the phone, so I had to go to where they were. And as I was driving out, these three guys, or well, two of the three guys, came up to me and asked me for a place in my complex. Like they were trying to get into my complex, and yeah. So, anyways, I decided to help them. So I walked around with them, and we looked for their apartment. And then I went off, went to my nieces, asked them what they wanted for the evening, and then I went to the shops to get the stuff. And while I was at the shops, I decided to get some cake because I was like, you know what? We ushering in a new year, and you only live once, so let me get some cake too. So while I was getting this cake, I bumped into those three guys again, and we spoke about the New Year's Eve plans, and then we exchanged numbers because I was like, okay, we can probably do something later. They wanted us to do dinner, but I was like, no. So maybe you can join me later, but just let me know when you get back home. So yeah, that's how I got some other people to join us. And yeah, so long story short, I went to the beach just before sunset because I wanted to experience the last sunset of 2024, and it was quite nice. I'll share that with you. And but it was very cold. It was high tide. The water was quite rough, very windy, very cold. So, I thought, oh, it's gonna be a very cold night. I came home and I told my nieces that they should dress up warmly. I put on leg warmers, changed my outfit, uh, wore boots because I thought it's gonna be very cold. And then we linked up with the guys, and then things started happening. So, we packed our drinks, snacks, had our cooler boxes, and I was under the impression that we were gonna drive to our destination. So initially, we were gonna go to the dunes, and so we had to cross the Swakopmund Bridge, and I told them about it. They asked like, how far is this bridge? And I told them it's like 2 kilometers away from here. It's really 2 kilometers is a real stretch because it's probably just like a kilometer away. And so they were like, okay, cool, we'll come along with you. It was their first night in Swakopmund, and I I think it was like their fourth day in Namibia. So they really didn't know what to do. They didn't have any plans, and yeah, so they tagged along. So fill the cooler box with their drinks, and we packed our stuff. We're ready to go, and then they were like, no, they can't drive because they had some alcohol when they went out for dinner. So we decided to walk. And for this part, I'm gonna ask my nieces to join me because I'm not gonna do the story justice if I have to tell it to you by myself. So yes, let's welcome the girls. They're coming closer. Okay. I've got the girls with me. Okay, we won't sit like this. You know, we gotta be free.
It's true.
You know, we can't be. You can actually sit. The frame is wide enough, so we don't have to be.
Sure. Hello, guys. To show the love. Yes.
To show them that we love each other.
Yes. We need to show them.
Okay, guys. These are my nieces. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Shakira.
Well, I'm Jakey, her namesake.
Yes, this is my namesake. This kid has all my names, you know. If she wasn't this young, she could probably take my qualifications and get a job.
It's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, back to the story. So, on the 31st of December, we had a very interesting adventure. We we literally crossed over into the new year because we crossed over the Swakopmund Bridge.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. The bridge. The bridge. The bridge.
The bridge, oh my gosh. I promise you, nobody was prepared for it, and nobody could have ever prepared any of us for it. We left home around 10:30. The idea was we were gonna set up and have our little snacks. I had packed some fruits and stuff, and the girls had their drinks and their snacks, and we're just gonna have a picnic either at the beach or in the dunes. And yeah, so because our new friends couldn't drive and we ended up walking, we discovered something. How was the experience of you? Maybe let me let me throw it to you so you guys can tell the story.
Okay. For me, well, I also assumed we were going to drive, because actually I thought we were going to the beach, like straight to the jetty. That's the only spot I thought, like the jetty or strand.
And the jetty is like a kilometer away from where we live. So it's just you just walk directly west a kilometer and you're at the beach.
Yeah.
So
I actually thought, oh, we're gonna sit with other people there, because everybody here in Swakopmund, they like celebrating their crossover at the beach, and that's where they can only celebrate it, because you can't make noise in the neighborhood. People are resting. So I thought, okay, we're gonna go there. When they see it, or when our new friends say that, no, we are canceling the driving, it's not like you have to walk. Number one, I'm not used to walking at night. Number two, night vision is not sharp. So I'm gonna
hold up, yeah, actually. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I forgot you wear glasses. Oh my goodness.
So okay, and I can only see what's like at my feet. That's all. Okay. So we enjoyed the walk and all it. Yeah. So
Did you enjoy the walk though?
No, I did in the night lights. Yes, I did.
In the street with the street lights.
Yes, with the street lights. So I grabbed my phone out of the pocket and then I just started taking pictures. Then I was like, oh, this place is safe. Like it's safe. Like I was just there snapping like all the street lights, like, and we had
The Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. Yes. Some people had trees outside their what houses. Yeah, and yeah, it was quiet and there was no noise. So the next thing is I'm hearing like, no, we need to go this direction outside Swakopmund a little bit. Like just actually the friends asked like, can't we go somewhere else? Like I was like, which somewhere? But anyways, you don't ask, just go with the flow. So the next thing is like, no, there's a bridge over here. I thought the bridge was short, like just a short bridge. And it's not that high. Okay, the next thing we walked. We actually walked for 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes, yes, on the bridge. So we were walking and all that. And then the next thing is I saw like grass. Like, is this grass or something, like bushes? They look like grass. And I was just enjoying the night lights, mostly of the town, like from a distance. And yeah, the next thing is I would see on the right side, I saw some lights and there was some people playing music. Yeah, they were playing music, so it was really very nice. But at the end of the bridge, we're all tired.
No, wait. I feel like you're skipping the most
Yeah.
important part. So when we went to the bridge, you know, I thought it's 2 kilometers away, but I did not anticipate the length of the bridge, like the distance of the bridge. So we walked nicely, got to the bridge, started walking on the bridge. So we had to walk on the side of the bridge because there was actually a lot of traffic. Like people were driving
Yeah.
in and out of Swakop. So, we just had to walk on the side in a single file. And then we walked and walked and walked and walked, and the bridge was not coming to an end. And I had the wrong shoes on. But what was the experience like for you?
Well, for me, I would say it was like the very most exciting experience I've been through. But then, okay, let me just start up from way how I feel. But when we left home, I was like, yo, guys, this is gonna be a nice walk, like a very fun journey, like a memorable one. Though it is a memorable one.
Wait, we also, to be honest with you, ne?
I feel like you're far.
Yeah. No, to be honest with you,
No,
let me
you're
tell-
close enough.
No, to be honest, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, we barely go outside. Our aunt would be like, "No, we need to go do this." We're like, "No, we want to watch TV." Everything what we want to do, just watch TV, be inside the house because it's cold here, so we're not used to this weather. It's really cold outside, and then so man was like, "No, you guys sit at home a lot, so why don't you? For a change of scenery, let's go out and enjoy." The crossover. So we thought that change maybe just gonna be simple, going to the beach, picnic, we come back immediately. But no,
The change was the change. It was a really good change.
Okay, tell us your version now.
Okay, so when we're now going there, I was like, wow, guys. I was even enjoying the street lights because I was like, wow, so this is how beautiful it is here. I was like, okay. We walked, and then I would stand a bit. Me and my sisters stood a bit and then took pictures of the lights. And then now we reach a this spot called the bridge. The bridge. Oh my gosh.
Sokomon Beach.
Yes, Sokomon Bridge. Oh, guys. No, that bridge. Like, I actually didn't know it was like high. But then I had a feeling that it's all high because when we're walking, when I check at my left, I'm like, no, God, please. Please. I don't want to look here. I was like, yo. Then we're wondering, like, okay, now my head was like, what if I fall here now? Will they even find my body at all? I was so scared. I'm literally shifting to my right, and then my right, there are cars. Then I'm like, okay, now what do I do now?
I'm so sorry. sorry. I'm so sorry.
But you know what? Through all of this, nobody said anything. They just walked behind me. They just followed me.
Well, what we had to do is just to follow, like, eat up your fear. Don't be too fearful.
Yeah.
But it was so nice. Like, I really loved the experience. It was very nice.
But how was the walk for you? The long walk across the bridge?
No, that long walk I was like, please, can this bridge already be over? Can we already cross this bridge? Because I'm tired. Because no matter how many times I was like, don't look at your left. I kept on looking. I tried to. There's a part where I actually wanted to stand and like look down. I was like, girl, what do you want to do? Just keep on walking.
Oh my god.
And I was like, you know what? Just continue walking. And then the bridge ended. I was like, phew, thank God that we all managed to reach out of that bridge safely. I was like, no, guys, not me again.
No.
Not me.
I had on the wrong shoes because I was wearing boots that actually had a heel. So they are not made for walking. And our new friends, they had filled the cooler box to the brim. Like, they had lots of alcohol in there, some ice, and then they had a 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle in there. So the cooler box was actually quite heavy, and we had a smaller cooler box with our juices and stuff. So for them, it was heavy, and they had to exchange the cooler box. And they tried to drink some of the alcohol, but it wasn't working because, there's traffic going by. And yeah, and when we got to the end of the bridge, eventually, because it felt like forever, getting across that bridge felt like it took a lifetime. My feet were killing me. So as soon as we got over the bridge, I asked everybody to sit on the railings, and they seemed confused, but as soon as they sat down, they understood. So we sat down, and then we realized that nothing is happening in the dunes, but at the beach, we could see there were cars, there was loud music, there were lights, and there were, these funny flares going up and stuff. So then we decided we're going to go to the beach. Now, I'm the only one that knows where we are and how far anything is. So our new friends were asking, where are we going? And I was like, you see where those lights are? And they're like, yeah, but we don't know the distance. I was like, well, that's where the beach is. I can't really say how far it is, but yeah. So we just need to cross the street, go on to the other side. Now, on the other side, there are some dunes as well. And so we had to continue walking next to the road. Eventually, we found a spot where we could go to the beach, and it was easier, I think, after we crossed the bridge. And the stars looked amazing. It was so nice to be able to look up at the sky and see the stars. And our new friends also appreciated that, because in Europe you don't really have many places where you can see the stars out like that. So we made it to the beach. We arrived like at 11:30. So the plan was to get there like at 10:30, well, shortly after 10:30, but that walk took forever. We got there, put on our blanket. My cousin came with her kids, and the guys started drinking from the cooler box, because that heavy load. And and then what was it like after that when we arrived?
Well, it was actually nice, like, the breeze from the ocean.
Yeah, it was
the air, it was so nice, like,
because we were tired, we were feeling hot.
Yeah.
After the long walk, oh my gosh, we were burning up.
Okay. Right, since I was brushing through the story, let me go into detail how I felt.
Yes, please.
How
That's what
I
we
felt.
needed.
Let me put this down. So, number one, mind you, I can't see very well. And it's at night. I even left the specs at home. I was like, I know I don't need them, because I might lose them. So now, as we're on the beach now, from the beginning, it seemed so cool. It looked short, like, maybe just a short distance, as I assumed. Okay, and I was behind my sister. Well, she was behind my aunt. My aunt is the one that lead the way. She's the only one that knows. Okay. And behind us were our friends. So now as my sister walks there, I don't know, maybe there was something she was skipping. I don't know what something. I don't know if maybe she was jumping to play, like hopping around. I don't know. So now every time she would jump, sorry, I also jumped that, but I really didn't know what she was jumping like. Like I didn't.
My sister, why were you jumping? Why were you jumping?
No, cause like I was actually so like I don't know whether they are lice or what. And I was like, okay,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
if I, step my feet, then I got down. So I was like, no.
Oh,
You have to
the
jump.
division of the block.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
see, I
yes.
couldn't see, so I was like, you know what? Jump this one.
Yeah.
Jump. So I kept
So-
on jumping.
In the beginning of our walk, we were relying on the lights from the cars that were going by. But then
Yeah.
there was a time that there weren't any cars. But luckily, because I had planned on filming, I had taken some lights with. So I started using the light to guide us. And I think that was helpful
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
because
was.
then you could see where we were going. So did you stop jumping after I took out the light?
Yeah, I actually did. So because now
Yeah.
it feels like okay, I was just over exaggerating. So I was like, okay, now you can cool down. Everything is fine. You can see where you're going.
Okay, the part is better. It's sorry now I'm clear why you were jumping.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the second thing is at the beginning we're all talking too much, all excited. The excitement was through the
We can't say through the roof because there was no roof.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Excuse me.
we're all excited. I mean, we're so excited that we're going to cross over to the new year. Yeah, and besides, we're even using the bridge, like a bridge to get from point A to point B on the other
Literally
side.
crossing.
Yes, we crossed.
We really did a crossover.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're all talking, and then in the halfway through, just in the middle of the bridge, I think, yeah, it was in the middle of the bridge, was a moment of silence. Like, moment of silence. No one was saying anything. No one helped the other one carry something. Okay. Should I get you water?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
We should have brought some tissues though. Let's not forget. You need to ask the people to subscribe. How do you say it?
Please don't forget to tell them to what?
Subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
So they're teasing me on the fact that earlier on I made a mistake on I mispronounced the word subscribe into subscribe.
Subscribe. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe.
You were like some what?
And then also I wanted to say subscribe to correct the subscribe and then they'll be looking and I'm sorry. They won't leave me.
You go from subscribe to subscribe. Yo. Ah.
So please, if you have not subscribed yet,
Please subscribe.
please subscribe, like, share, and leave us a comment. We'll really appreciate it.
Good.
Yes. Sorry, where were we?
Okay, and then it was a moment of silence. Okay. After that, that's when one of the friend, like the last one was like he was complaining, oh it's dark, please help with the lights. So my aunt was like, oh yeah, I got lights, and then she came with two, was it torch? Yeah,
2 lights actually.
yeah, 2 lights. Oh yeah,
Battery operated lights.
yeah, battery operated lights. So one she had, and then also the one behind me, yeah, so that they could see. Okay, and then the other third point I remember was what was it? was the one behind me. So he's really tall. He was the tallest amongst us. So I think the cooler box was heavy. So so please tell us. Tell the people.
Yes, tell them, please.
So as we were walking, he probably got exhausted, like it was so heavy. So what he decided to do, it was so heavy. Mind you, we're on the bridge, so it doesn't have railings where you can hold or something, and it's like
because
this short.
the bridge is under construction, actually.
Yeah, so it's like not even.
Or they're repairing it. Sorry, they're maintaining the bridge. Yes.
It's not waist length; it's knee length, like by your knees. That's how short I think is it some fencing or something like that.
Yeah, it's like some slab that they have on the sides.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we could call it fencing. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just short. So he decided to rest, like replace the cooler box, and he went like. From there, I was like, I don't know. I was like, is he tipsy or drunk? I was like so scared. What if he falls? And then what? What do we say? Yo, I was just and then like the way he rested, and he didn't. I don't know if he knows how high it is or something.
No, it was their first time here. They've never been here, so they really had no idea.
And then my aunt was like telling us like, oh no, you guys must be careful. Like it's very high, and all that. I was like, how high? I was wondering. And now when she said it's high, my mind unlocked to fear. Like, yo, if you fall here, you're good. So he rested like, and I was like, yo, this one, why are you resting? Not now. So okay, and then the next thing is we walked, and then as we were about to get to the end of the bridge. Oh no! So along the way, so there was a traffic officer, a police officer. Like I don't know, maybe they're going to Valves. Maybe police officers are always up and down like throughout the year to protect us and all that. So it's really a safe place in Namibia. So now I was like, are they coming to arrest us or something like that? Because you cannot be walking. What are you doing? What are you doing in the middle of the night walking at the bridge? Just like the Zupa girl. Zupa. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to Zoo Park,
No, I'm walking on the bridge.
Oh yes, going to the beach. I'm going to the beach.
So I was like so scared, like, yo, and then what do you even explain now? Because they don't listen if it's like the Kalahari police officers. They won't listen. So and then another thing was I told my sister like, oh, please thank you. There was a time when we were about to get to the end of the beach, when I enjoyed the lights, I was like, oh, look at the town's lights. Like, look to your right. Mind you, the right side is where the cars are. And then she looks on her right. She was correct. She looked on her right. And I was like, no, not that right, the other right. Oh! Then she was like, which right? There's only one right.
Mind you, I didn't even hear any of these things or see any of it because I was the leader of the pack. So I was walking ahead and yeah, but we made it to the beach, set up our camp. My cousin came with her kids, introduced them to their cousins, and I think you guys got along really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and then next thing, somebody came and parked next to us, set up their fireworks. We actually didn't even do a countdown here. We just saw people lighting fireworks, and the person next to us had these funny fireworks. They would light them and they would just go off just very close to the ground. So we just kept screaming every time that they went off. And yeah, so we actually didn't have a picnic because we just got there and soon it was 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then there was all these conversations and yeah. But as we were getting to the beach, our new friends were like, "Shoo, we can't do this walk anymore. We need, we need to drive back." Like they were thinking one of them has to go and get a car. And so my cousin came with her bakkie or pickup truck. And yeah, so we arranged to leave with her. And so she was like, okay, her husband has to go to work the next day, so we couldn't really stay long. I think like 12:30 we left. So we got in the back of the pickup truck, and everybody else sat in the car because she's got a double cab, unlike me. And unbeknownst to me, well, okay, so our new friends are from Germany, and they were telling us about how in Germany you cannot drive on the beach. In Germany you cannot light a fire on the beach. In Germany you cannot have, like that whole situation where we were there lighting fireworks and stuff like that. So one thing they didn't say is in Germany you cannot ride at the back of a pickup truck like that. So I saw them yesterday, and we're just catching up, and then one of them said it was a dream of his to ride at the back of a pickup truck.
Wow.
And
So
he-
his dream did come true.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then
nice.
and then I realized something, because at the end of it all, I thought, oh my gosh, I made these people walk so close to midnight, walk across a bridge, with cars going by. It was a bit dangerous, and I mean, even for you guys, I thought,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is really. Oh, not so cool. But then when we came home and we started talking about it, and you guys were so excited about it, I was like, oh, wow. And for me, it was just me doing random things like I usually do. But you liked it because you got to go out, which is something you never do.
And grandma will not allow us.
Yes.
She'll never.
My mom would not play those games. My mom locks her gate at 6 o'clock in the evening. Ain't nobody going out of that house or coming into that house. So you better be home by 5 o'clock.
Yes,
Yeah.
my dear.
Yeah. So then with the guys, it was a whole new experience for them. This is not something that they do back home. Got to party at the beach. Like they were telling me that the clean beaches you have to pay for them and stuff. So it was this whole new exciting experience for them. For me, it was the first time I did a countdown here, like I said, and so that was my thing, my crossover. After having such a difficult 2024, this was like my way of freeing myself, literally announcing to the world that I'm back, I'm here, and embracing the new year in all its glory. And yeah, so luckily for me, nobody regretted it. Or do you have any regrets about it?
Not at all.
Okay, we wouldn't walk over the bridge again.
Yes. Yes, I wanted to correct that. Okay. Doing a crossover with your family and friends, yes, I will agree. But walking on that bridge, no. Even if you pay us $1 million or even buy us diamonds like this, no.
Nobody's
Michelle.
crossing that bridge walking. We'll drive over the bridge.
Yes, but walk. No, and then the following day, so my aunt was. We actually told the night. Is it night or?
Yeah, in the early hours of the morning,
Yes,
when we
early
were
hours.
talking.
Yeah. So it was like 1-2 a.m. ish. We're still in the living room. So as we're discussing about this, she was like, "No, it's actually high." I was like, "No, that was grass." I was debating with it. I saw grass. It was black and orange. Like it was grass on the dunes. Like are those not dunes? She was like, "Yes, there are dunes that side, but it's a bridge for the Swakopmund River." I was like, "No, aunt, no, it's not." And all that, and then she was like, "Okay, let me scroll back in my phone and find a year whereby the river was flowing down."
Yeah, when the river came all the way to the ocean. So the Swakop River came to the ocean, and
So and then she scrolled through her phone and then showed us a video. She was like, "Oh, since I don't have pictures, I'll show you the video." I was like, "What? Those trees? Hey, well, those trees are tall, like."
But I'm really glad they didn't know this before they went, because I think if you knew just how high the bridge was, you wouldn't have agreed to walk there.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Some of us are scared of heights.
I'm sorry I made you guys do that. I
No.
promise I won't make you do something like that again.
No, I wouldn't say you should apologize. I would say thank you for the risk, because I will not take a risk. No. I wouldn't.
Yes,
Yes.
very much.
Yes, I would say that it's more of a sign that I should start taking risks because I suffer with confidence. Like I wouldn't do things like as much as someone gives me an opportunity to stand up and say, give a speech or do this. I would not. I was like, you know what? I'll rather sleep or I'll just be on my phone, scroll on TikTok. Just be living a safe life, I would say. Yeah, living a safe life. It was the best risk, yes. And I really respect that bridge. I'll respect it. Every time I'll bring any friends and we are driving through, I'll be like, I respect this bridge. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
And you?
Well, that beach. We should try it again, guys. That's my girl. We should try it again. Daylight. Yes, daylight now. This time, so we are like, okay, yeah, no, it's cool. Everything is fine.
With the right shoes.
Yes,
With the
definitely.
right shoes.
Definitely.
With
Yeah.
glasses.
But
Yes.
it was a very nice experience, though. It was a very nice experience. I just wish my diary was here. So, like, dear diary, let me tell you something. The bridge.
The
bridge.
Solomon Bridge.
The
Solomon
Solomon
Bridge.
Bridge. Like, y'all guys. No.
But honestly, I'm really glad I did the crossover with you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
trusting me that much. You literally trusted me blindly.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and thank you so much for just being such good girls.
Thank you too.
I love you guys so much.
Love you too.
Yes, we love you. The best aunt.
Hey, you hear that?
The
Hey.
cool one. Your aunties will never.
Sorry.
You laugh too much today. I think you should get water from my subscribe to this.
After the people subscribe.
Yes.
After the people. So where's the other one? Subscribe. Subscribe.
Okay, guys. I think this video has been very long. So thank you so much for joining us and listening to us. Please do subscribe.
That's the most thing.
Subscribe.
You definitely need to do. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Hit that like button. Please share the video and leave us a comment. Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the most amazing, most gentle, kindest, softest, peaceful 2025. May all your dreams come true. The good ones, please. If you've got bad intentions, please don't go through with them. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.